Coming to you from the Mint in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Las Vegas Funny People with Mark Andrew Chickoin and Summer Sinclair. Tonight's guest is Charlie Spink.
LOL. OMG. HIV. Any letters. You can just say in comedy. HIV gets a giggle in Vegas. That kills in Africa. Well, my first joke of the night is for the ladies of Vegas. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Hey. If you got a vagina, and I know a lot of you do, and you also have a boyfriend or husband who drives a Prius, mathematically speaking, you got two pussies. You got two pussies. It just adds up, it does. See, I don't care if people laugh at that joke. I wrote that 10 years ago. I got great mileage out of the Prius joke. Mileage, there it is. There it is.
Fired, Charlie, fired.
Fired, in fuego, as we say in Espanol. Will was shouting out glory holes. I'm from San Francisco, so I know a thing or two about glory holes. Let me tell you, I am not happy with how corporate glory holes have become. I prefer the old mom and pop spots. Okay, my favorite glory.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Andrew Chickoin with...
Summer Sinclair.
And whom are we going to speak to tonight, Summer?
We're talking to the wonderful Charles Spink.
That's me.
Excellent. Okay, we did see your comedy routine today. Excellent job. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I have been standing up and telling comedy jokes for the better part of 2 decades. At this point, I'm kind of an open mic king, professional amateur comedian, or Pac, if you will. I'm one half of Tupac, and that's not good to say in Vegas because I think he was shot dead on that street over there.
The other half's over there?
The other half of there, yes.
How did it all begin?
Well, some people think that there was a Big Bang 4.5 billion years ago. I'm more of a religious guy, so I think that it all began. I was 12 years old doing a school talent show. And since then, I've done open mics, bars, grills, parking lots, told jokes in porta potties on construction sites, and the occasional theater.
And what's your favorite place to tell jokes in?
Any place with a good crowd, really.
You have a good crowd tonight?
I think that the crowd tonight was definitely, I don't want to get too flirtatious, but they were sufficient.
They were interesting.
They were there.
And you came how many miles just to be here tonight and tell jokes?
All of them. I came all of the miles between here and San Francisco.
Outstanding.
I came on foot, not like a foot fetishist. They come on feet as well, but that's just dirty and filthy. I took a plane and then walked halfway.
Who is your favorite comedian?
Ooh, of all time, I'm a big Charlie Spink fan. I mean, I can relate to that guy.
Well, you gotta love yourself, right?
I just say, you know what? I know what he's going through, and our kids have the same name. It's weird. But historically, I love Mitch Hedberg, Woody Allen.
Never heard of him before. Go ahead.
Never heard of Woody?
No, we heard of Woody, but no one's ever said him on the show.
Oh no, Mitch is fantastic.
Yeah.
One-liner king, Stephen Wright, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, David Chappelle. He's this new upcoming guy. Bald black
we know
fella.
him. He
very
gets
funny.
chased around by a guy with a knife, I think.
He's a tough guy. He can take a hit. He can take a knife.
Yeah, that's a tough act to follow.
It really is. But yeah, I'd say that on my Mount Rushmore, it'd be Mitch Hedberg, Eddie Murphy, Woody Allen, and then Jerry Seinfeld and Chris Rock kind of nudging each other off the hill.
Now you have children, right?
That I know of, yes.
Do you recommend them getting into comedy?
You know, that's a phenomenal question. I told my oldest son my newest joke before this trip. And I'll never forget what he said. He can be quoted as saying, "Daddy, jokes like that are why you're not famous."
Oh, no.
Oh.
From the mouth of babes comes the truth.
Oh.
But there's this great honesty, and I think that both of my sons have a wonderful sense of humor that they get from their mother and not me. And I would always recommend, if you want to be humbled and feel terrible about yourself, go to as many open mics as possible.
Now, do you feel you've been at this 18 years, right?
Yes, so my comedy career, it can buy cigarettes, it can enlist in the military, it can legally have sex, ladies, but it can't buy drinks. So luckily my act has a fake ID.
Well,
It says I've been doing it for
luckily
23
they gave
years.
free drinks
Oh,
tonight, too.
They did.
23 years.
And
Yeah.
they didn't check. So.
All right, so at 23 years, you're still at open mics.
From time to time.
Oh, okay.
No, but I've, as the host very graciously mentioned, I've opened for some really great comedians over the years. Bob Saget, I've opened for a couple times, rest in peace. Danny Tanner, great TV dad, great comedian.
Yes.
Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy's brother. I've opened for Tony Rock, Chris Rock's brother, and Kevin Farley, who's Chris Farley's brother. Basically, if you're a comedy genius and you have a younger brother, I've opened for him.
So you have to find Saget's brother now.
I do. I don't think he had
Yeah.
one. He had two sisters.
All right, get
So,
to his
we can,
sister.
I've been doing DNA tests for years now.
We may have somebody out there.
Hopefully
Yeah.
there's some bastard Saggets out there that I can open for anytime.
That's right. How do you see yourself like in the next 10 years?
Usually with a mirror, sometimes through selfies.
Oh, all right.
No, later this year I'm self-producing a comedy special. So I'm finally taking that plunge and I'm going to submit it to Amazon and Hulu. I have a buddy who had an Amazon special come out last year that he self-produced. So he blazed that trail and I'm going to walk behind it. AJ DeMello, check it out. It's a very funny special. AJ DeMello on Amazon for all you Prime users.
All right, where are you going to take this special?
On a stage.
But where? Is it going to be?
The El Campanile Theater in Antioch, California.
Oh, all
So
right.
Antioch was kind of my hometown, so filming it there is special to me, and I can guilt people into going.
Well, while you're in Vegas, are you going to do any more shows?
I was planning on doing the Dirty at 12:30 last night, but that's just
What
too
happened?
late. I wasn't dirty enough.
Dirty.
I didn't meet the dirty requirements.
Oh, is there a requirement?
You
over
have
there?
to be dirty, so
All right, how
I
dirty
had
is
used,
dirty?
Just run yourself through the mud.
I would try, but I'm big on antibacterial soaps,
Oh, all right.
lotions,
You
misters,
should have
sprays.
came in with some toilet paper sticking out.
I should, out of all of my orifices.
That's it. Yeah.
Ears included, eyeball holes. No, I was just doing tonight, and I'm flying back to the Bay Area tomorrow morning. Because I have to make it to church. You can't go to Vegas and not
It is
make it to
tomorrow
church the
Sunday.
next day.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then you mentioned you haven't made too much money doing comedy. Tell us about
implied.
your employment history here.
So I've been working in traffic control construction for 17 years.
Uh-huh.
If you've ever seen people that ruin the road by putting out orange cones and slowing down your commute,
And have waving those little orange flags.
we do. So there's a stop and slow paddle.
Yeah.
I train guys on how to use that. There's an 8-hour class, 4 hours on stop, 4 hours on slow. That's a real thing. That's not a
And
joke.
are you telling you? Go ahead.
How did you get into that job?
So it was the family business I worked for as a teenager towards the end of high school. I went off to college and I thought, you know what? I don't want to make too much money. And I don't want to feel too good about myself.
Oh.
Manual labor is the way to go.
Yeah.
And I work
Yeah.
with lots of guys named Emmanuel. So manual labor
There's
is just
quite
right
a few
on.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By looking at you, I would have never think you would do something like that.
Well, I usually have a hard hat on and
Oh, all right.
a neon vest,
Oh,
which
all
I'm
right.
actually wearing under these clothes,
All
just
right.
in case
All right, do
the
you
lane
whi-
closure
do
breaks
you
out.
There's a
whistle
lot
at
of
girls
construction
when you're when you're working like we see in the movies?
You know, not anymore, because I'm a
Oh.
very happily married man.
Oh, okay.
My last
Can't do
long-term
that.
girlfriend.
Nothing to
yeah.
admit to. Anyway.
No, my last long-term girlfriend before I met my wonderful wife, I met on a construction site.
Oh,
Can
all
you whistle
right.
at
No, but I just stopped her with the stop sign until she gave me her number. It was like
Okay,
a
there you
blackmail
go.
move. She's being held hostage, and it worked out well.
And I imagine you keep your construction buddies rolling while you're working out there.
I try to. If they fall asleep, I push them down the hill. I try to keep them rolling. It's a collaboration between myself and gravity. We work very well together.
Yes.
And what about we heard a lot of good jokes today that you're going to be seeing here on this broadcast before. Tell us your favorite joke.
My favorite joke is just probably based on the audience reaction, but my DiGiorno and porno joke.
Yeah, we heard that one.
That's one that I've been telling it for 7, 8, 9 years, and it still gets a good laugh. It allows me to throw in some dance moves, to be sexually suggestive and hungry at the same time.
Yeah,
If you can combine pizza and sex in any way,
Yeah, we saw that.
people are going to dig it. People are going to take a bite. They'll
That's
eat it up
right. Yeah,
in every way imaginable. So that's probably my favorite joke to tell, just 'cause I love the reaction.
it's a good
All right.
joke.
And,
yeah.
and what about an impression? Can you do one for us?
Yeah, let's do an impression.
Yeah,
Oh, the impression. So I did a couple of my best ones on stage.
right.
But one of my first impressions I came up with, it never does well, so I'm sure you guys will love it. This is my impression of an insecure security guard. I'm sorry, does this fake gun make me look fat?
I like it.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's an impressionable impression.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. And,
Well, thank you,
yeah,
Charles.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. We're gonna do a cross handshake right here.
Okay.
Have a three-way on film.
Yay.
And we'll do another three-way handshake with another comedian tomorrow. Right here on Las Vegas Funny People.
Bye.
And this is Charlie Fink.
Charlie Spink.
Spink.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
All right, that's good. Thanks.
This is Marc-Andre Chiquan with Summer Sinclair, and we're here to tell you.
Share, subscribe, and like.